Cities and towns in Colorado recovering from last year's wildfires now have a new crisis, and that's protecting their drinking water. This is an expensive emergency, too. Today on Next, Anusha Roy took a closer look.
There were some scary moments over the summer when Glenwood Springs was isolated in more than one way.
Cut off both geographically from the Front Range with I-70 being down, and we weren't without water, but we were without a way to bring new water in to be able to process.
The Grizzly Creek fire ripped through their two main watersheds. Within 7 days, they started drawing up plans to better protect their water quality. But as recently as today, saw ash and sediment mix into their water supplies.
Basically broke the banks to do all the projects as quickly as humanly possible.
It's a lot for a city of just under 10,000 people when costs add up to around $8 million so far.
We had to raise our water rates 36% to the users as well. And that's a combination of investment in our existing water infrastructure, but also a result of the Grizzly Creek fire.
We've been unable to treat water from the river about 40 days this year.
The funding woes are plaguing bigger cities like Greeley too, reeling from the Cameron Peak and East Troublesome fire. But over the summer, when ash and sediment washed off the slopes and then mixed with their water supplies, it turned jet black and could not be treated.
We estimate that the cost of recovering just the watershed, that's not people's houses, that's not roads, is $45 million.
That's for multiple spots in northern Colorado. So far, they've secured roughly half of that and aren't sure where the rest of the money will come from.
Without that funding available, we can't move forward.
Both cities told Anusha they're working on options to cover the costs. They're looking at loans and grants, federal tax money. In fact, Glenwood Springs mayor and city manager are in D.C. today talking climate change and asking for federal help.